Alright, what is up you guys? It's Dokkan here with yet again another Spirit Detective / Soul Dossier video, and today, as you guys could see, we're going to be talking about very insane and impactful changes that should be rolling around next week or within the next 2 weeks. Now let me just make a disclaimer right now. This is like not 100% bajillion gazillion confirmed, but it's like 99.9999999999999% confirmed. So I'm gonna just add this right here, just in case there's like that was like in case it doesn't happen. I'm gonna just say, well, it was at 0.0001%. So, anyways, though, what you guys are looking on the screen right now is a screenshot from Hong Xiaoli. Now, for those of you who don't know, Hong Xiaoli is if you guys play in the global version, you guys might have read into a killer by the names of China #1. If you guys have, you guys will know he's really good at the game. Well, that's just simply because he came from the Chinese version. Now, so if you guys are in the Discord, similar to a while back when the servers were about to be released, there was this guy that came into my Twitch chat named Chen Wo Mu Yanjie, I believe, and he was the one that told me information that, oh, the servers are going to be like coming up very, very soon. And what do you know? The servers came up like the next day. So, Hong Xiaoli is like similar to Chen Wo Mu Yanjie. Hopefully I said his name right, I'm not sure actually, but yeah, Hong Xiaoli, China #1, same people, came from the Chinese version. They have access, or they have early information first because they have the QQ app. So the devs do post information on the QQ app before they post it on the Steam discussion. So this guy, Hong, again, pretty credible. I'm like 99.999% sure that this is true and this will be coming soon. But anyways, let's just dive right into the gist. As you guys can see, reading what he said, Soul Dossier is expected to usher in a major update next week, weakening Xiaoqian, Bat, Mermaid, and Spider. Furthermore, it is strengthening Xiaoli, Xiaozhong, Xiaopi, and Yuji, but also 8 feet, which Donkquack put up a screenshot of him saying 8 feet is being strengthened, which is other words, devil. So, in case you guys don't know, since we all came from global, these are the Chinese names for the killer. Xiaoqian is Succubi, Bat is Dracula, Mermaid, Spider, Spider. And regarding the buffs, Xiaoli is Spectre, Xiaozhong should be Zombie, Xiaopi is Imitator, and Yuji is Demon. Now, let's just, and obviously, like I said earlier, 8 feet is Devil. So, anyways, diving right into it. Xiaoqian, Dracula, Mermaid, and Spider are getting nerfed. What does this mean? Well, first off, this is super fucking good because finally, well, the two really big notice ones for me is Xiaoqian and Succubi and Dracula. If you guys watched my most recent video, Dracula's fucking OD broken, bro. #1. We only won that game because it was casual. So if it was ranked, the game would have like ran out of time. Now regarding Succubi, no need to explain myself. Succubi is really strong. Now regarding any nerfs, we don't know what it is yet, but I would expect that the nerfs aren't too... Well, the nerfs... Besides Dracula, regarding Xiaoqian, or... Fuck, stop saying the Chinese name. Regarding Succubi, I believe the nerf should be very small. I don't think they should completely gut her, as I believe Succubi... She's good, but she's not impossible to counter. Yeah, there's stuff you could do to counter. Personally, for me, everyone likes to say her strongest ability is the one that chains you. I would disagree though. I feel like her strongest ability is her sweep attack. The one that slows you, takes away a body part, and does like 1/4 of your health bar. That ability is really strong because it goes very fast. But plus, not just because it goes very fast, but also she could jump, like similar to Demon. She could jump, and right before she hits the floor, use the ability to slightly raise to slightly elevate the ability, making it like nearly impossible to dodge. You just have to be out of range in order to dodge it. Once again, I'm still learning, so I don't really know for sure like what's the counter, but I'm not gonna take too much of the time here. Actually, look, yeah, but personally for me, I feel like Succubi, the best thing that they should do is simply don't touch anything about her except her 3. I feel like, and touching her 3, I feel like just simply remove the slow. I think removing the slow will like nerf her, rightfully so, but it won't kill her exactly because actually it will significantly hurt her though, because how it works right now, because it slows, if you get hit, and you get slowed, you'll still be in range of the next time that she does a sweep attack. So she could do 2 sweeps attack in a row. If she only is able to do 1, well, you still lose a body part, but or if it doesn't slow anymore, you'll only get hit once because you could just simply run out. There is still situations where like you will probably still be in range of the second one, but personally for me, I feel like just taking away the slow is fine. Like it would be really strong if they took away the body part. I feel like she should keep the body part even though it's really strong, and keep the damage, but remove the slow. If they nerf the damage, like they make it less, like they do less damage, that actually helps her. Because I've said again, like you guys already know, more hits equals more body parts lost. So once again, I feel like simply taking away the slow may be like the first approach they should do, but I'm not confident yet. I don't know. Everything else about Sakura, I'm like low key fine with. I mean, maybe reducing her attack range, because sometimes it feels like I'm getting hit when I'm not getting hit. Now, Dracula, how are they going to weaken him? First off, I'm 100% confident they're going to gut his vision, alright? The bats, they just give too much vision. You guys see in my videos, and if you guys do watch my Twitch streams, when I go against Dracula, I'm revealed for like the whole entire game. Everyone is revealed. Throughout the whole game, Dracula will have like vision on you. So there's a couple things that they could do to Dracula. Well, actually, there's like, realistically, there's 2 things they could do. First, fix the vision, okay? I don't even know if it's like intended to be like that or if it's a bug. Like that's how like insane GKD goes when they're designing these killers. But again, I don't know, or I feel like, again, just fix the vision, make it more like, well, make it not go through walls. Probably is like the best approach, and rightfully so. Why the fuck did those bats give vision through walls? But either that, or you could gut the visions, or you could gut the cooldown. I've always said it for a long time. Dracula, the problem with Dracula is he pumps more bats than you could take it. He pumps more bats faster than you could get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? So you get rid of 1, Dracula spawns 2. You know, it's just, you don't win, alright? Dracula just spawns too many bats. And if everyone just stays clearing bats, and no one's doing a race, so you just run out of time and lose. So again, simply is that bat. You don't have to touch any of his other abilities. Dracula, his one ability is basically his only ability, and it's like the fucking best ability in the game, like even better than Spoon in my opinion. But anyways, because again, it just does too much stuff. But again, nerf the vision or nerf the cooldown. Simple as that. Mermaid, I am actually low-key surprised Mermaid is getting nerfed. I think Mermaid is strong, but I don't, like, really, she's getting nerfed. I guess maybe against the really good Chinese players, like, I went against, like, Mermaid Chinese players that, like, really cooked me really hard, so maybe she could get nerfed. I don't know what they could do. My only problem with her is that, again, you can't get rid of bubbles that are behind a door, and I know this was never intended, because when Mermaid first released, she was never able to do that until they reworked doors. Not when they reworked Mermaid, they reworked doors simply to give quality of life changes to help you close doors easier. But through that process, Mermaid got unintentionally buffed. And because it's not intentional, and also low-key, like, insane, I feel like that's the only thing they should really change with Mermaid. But other than that, I don't really care about Mermaid. Even if they, like, I don't know. Like, even if they didn't nerf her, I would have been perfectly okay. But Spider is actually another one that I do agree with getting nerfed. At the moment, I do feel like she just does too much stuff, right? Like, think about it. Ult slows roots, or her ultimate silences you and slows you, or it disables you from running. It also slows you. What else? Good zoning with her 1. 2 is a good late game tool, as well as movement speed buff, and the spiders, of course. Her 3 is just literally her fucking most insane tool. It's just Spider-Man, alright? Again, dude. Motherfuckers on Global, bro. Pensive, bro. I'm talking to yo ass, bro, if you watching this video. Dude, motherfuckers want to say Spider's slow. Bro, Spider's not slow. I know she has tiny legs, but dude, how you play Spider is you don't run at your survivors. You swing at them, alright? You ever see Spider-Man running at, like, the criminals? I mean, sometimes he does, but for the most part, my man swings around, bro. That's how Spider's supposed to be played. She's not supposed to be running at you. She's supposed to be swinging at you. And because of that, she's really fucking fast, because if Spider does attach a web to you, she could swing to you over and over and over again as much as she wants until she chooses to detach the web. So in general, if she gets the web on you, she will stay on you for a long time. But there are things you can do to counter that, though. I will admit. But anyways, Spider, I feel like she just does a lot. I don't even want to talk about her clone. Like, why the fuck does she have a good comeback tool for no reason when no one else has a good comeback tool? Like, Spider's the only one that has a good comeback tool alongside good chasing and good fucking map pressure. And also, I don't even want to talk about her broken ass perk, bro. Her fucking broken ass trickery, the one that fucking, if you get 3 stacks on you, of the webs on you, you lose fucking 1 body part as well, like fucking 5 million health. But anyway, Spider, I do feel like she does need nerf, but I don't know what they'll really do. Personally, for me, I doubt that they'll get rid of the clone, which I'm okay with that. As much as I do hate it, I'm okay with it because I know there's counters to it. I just can't do anything because I can't speak Chinese. But anyways, personally for me, if they nerf her trickery, that's all I'm happy with. Other than that, you could maybe nerf her 3 or maybe nerf her 1. Her early game is also really good, by the way. Despite people saying her early game sucks, it's not bad because she could get energy from collecting paper cranes. Again, she just does so much stuff. I don't know where to start on Spider. I don't think they should touch her ult. I don't think they should touch her 2. Mainly just her 1 and 3 needs touching. And I don't really think her clone. But even though I hate it again. Anyways, that's it for the nerfs regarding the buffs. We got Spectre, Zombie, Imitator, Demon, and Devil. Now, starting off with Spectre, I believe what the Chinese players are saying is that they want to make Spectre's ult cooldown shorter. Which, I'm perfectly okay with that. Even though I hate, like you guys saw my killer tier list, I put Spectre really, really high. But to be honest, I was a little biased because, again, Spectre is very hard to counter unless you have communication. Communication is the key to countering Spectre. And if you have communication, Spectre is low-key fucked, believe it or not. Even though she has her really, what seems to be crazy ult as well as her invisibility, she does have a lot of counter. Oh, she only has 1 counter, but it's a fucking huge one. Communication, that's it. Because, actually, I don't know, that's really much it. Anyways, regarding her buffs, again, Hong himself said that he wanted Spectre's ult to be reduced, like the cooldown to be reduced a little bit, so perhaps we'll get that. Moving on, Zombie, they need to do a shitload of stuff with Zombie, bro. Zombie is not bad, but again, compared to everyone else, he does feel the weakest. Personally, for me, I don't know about for everyone else, but Zombie's still good though, but he does need some help. What they do, I don't really know what they would do. The really only thing I could see is maybe his 2 or 3. I think his 1 is fine. It gives that movement speed while also being able to see movement, while also being able to see footprints. So that should be good. But regarding that, I don't know. Just his 2 or 3. His 2 is like borderline really bad early game, just simply because you can just crouch it. But at 3, at level 3, you can't crouch it anymore. But it's good in some scenarios, but rarely does that ever happen. So his 2 possibly could get buffed. I don't think his 3 would get buffed, but I could see it happening. Regarding his ult is low-key like kind of mid, like really ultra mid early game. But later on in the game, it could be like somewhat decent. But positioning is like really important against Zombie. Anyways, again, I don't know what they're gonna do with Zombie. They have to do a shitload of stuff with Zombie. Like even like touching his passive, things like that. I don't know what they'll do with Zombie. But personally for me, how I would buff him, probably, I don't know how, but I would change something about either his 2 or his whatchamacallit, his ability to turn people into zombies. Because again, most people just turn people into zombies and then they don't help the killer, they just help the survivors out. But anyways, that's it for Zombies. Moving on to the next one, Xiao Pi, aka Imitator. I'm actually really surprised Imitator's getting buffed. I have said that, you know, he is very strong because of his 2, but I'm perfectly okay with Imitator getting buffed though, especially now that Umbrella Girl exists and is a hard counter to Imitator. I'm okay with it. Personally for me, I disagree with it, but again, I don't play in the pro play because I can't communicate in Chinese. So maybe Chinese communication is a pretty good counter to Imitator, but I don't know. Anyways, Imitator is getting buffed. I don't know what they'll do to it. If anything, probably just change his 3 or ult. I don't know. His 3 or ult. His 1 is good. His 2 is good. Just his Ultra 3 probably needs any changing. I don't think they need changing, but if he were to get changed, I would expect his ult or his jump ability. Probably his jump ability. Again, his jump ability always feels so lackluster, but I don't know. Anyways, regarding the last one, Demon, Yuji. Demon, you guys saw from my killer tier list, I did put him a little low, but I'm not gonna lie, if I could go back and redo it, I would put him a little bit higher. But Demon, he's not bad, but his ult is like his best tool early game, mid game, and even late game, but there is a lot of things that you could do to get around Demon's ult, like Protector Charm, running different directions, running towards it, going through the little holes, running towards Demon, and Demon might not expect it. Again, there's a lot of things you can do with Demon's ult, but if you were to change anything about Demon's ult, or about Demon, not Demon's ult, I don't think his ult needs changing that much, but if you were to like buff it, I'd be fine with it. His one ability, what if they just gave Demon like another 2 fireballs? Or like increase the amount of fireballs he's able to throw. I could see them doing that actually. I could see them doing that. Regarding his 2, I don't think his 2 needs buff. Regarding his 3, I don't think the movement speed needs buff. I don't think the ult needs buff. But perhaps maybe the lightning sword could use a buff or 2. It's very hard to use. No Demon player ever uses it anyways. It's super situational. The only time you ever want to use it is to kick people off an array. But I can see them lowering his 3 cooldown though. I could definitely see it. But realistically, personally for me, the only thing I can really see is, I don't think they'll touch his 2, but I think they'll touch his 1. Because Demon's 1 actually is his most important tool or ability to get his energy. But maybe just give him like a couple more fireballs or something. I don't know. Something like that. Anyways, last one, Devil. This one, I'm super surprised that Devil's getting buffed. But if you guys have watched my Twitch streams, I've went against Gabriela a lot of times. And Gabriela has always said that, you know, he does feel like Devil needs buff. So I'm going to take his word for it, because these guys know way more about the game than I do. Again, simply because I can't speak Chinese. So I'm not playing the full game. I'm only playing half of it. So anyways, Devil buffs. I don't think they'll touch her footsteps. Because again, if you can't hear her footsteps, you're fucked. You could rely on doors, but still, that would be a little too strong. But we will see. Her 1, I feel like her 1 is fine. Maybe it could use a little bit more stuff, though. If anything, I feel like they'll either change her 1 or 3. I think her 2 is like her best ability, and I don't think it really needs that much buffs. Her 1, yeah, it's either her 1 or 3. Her ult's also good as well, but what is it? They just increase her movement speed on her 1 by like 1 or 2%. Like, imagine? I don't know. Again, we don't really know any of these changes. I'm just speculating, guessing, and if I get it right, then well, I can say I got it right. But I just wanted to make a quick video on this real quick. Anyways, again, major balance changes coming. Succubi, Dracula, Mermaid, Spider are getting nerfed, and Spectre, Zombie, Imitator, Demon, and Devil are getting buffs. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very disappointed that Yang is not getting nerfed, but global players, once again, I'm going to say it over, but Yang is not as strong as you think he is. Yang is not this invincible beast. A lot of people want to complain about his 3, but his 3, personally, for me, it's not his main issue. It's his 1. I'm not going to go into it too much, though, but I'm surprised Spoon didn't get any changes, but it's alright, though. Who didn't get touched? Spoon, Warlord, Yang. That's pretty much it, huh? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there anyone I'm missing? No, I think that's it. So, basically, like, the majority of the game. I swear I'm missing someone. Also, this is just for killers. But we don't know if survivors are going to get buffed too. Survivors may also get buffed. Or nerfed. We will see. We will see. If they do get nerfed, I'm expecting to see a Leaper nerf. Maybe also an Umbrella nerf. But we will see. Anyways, guys. Once again, just want to do a quick video on this. There's also a new killer coming. Should I just talk about it right now? Nah, I'll talk about it in my next video. But anyways, guys. This is Donquack here, always and forever hating Spider's clone ability because I still hate that ability the most in the game, even though I don't think it's the most bullshit shit in the game. And I'm signing out this bitch. Y'all motherfuckers, have a good one.